Hey gang, what is happening? My dog is sitting in front of the fan. That is his happy place right now. His hair is blowing in the wind. It's not too bad outside, but it is a little warm. We're just chilling. Happy day to you all. Are we all in alignment with our highest vibration? Are we taking the steps necessary to continue to create the space so that we can be in alignment? It gets easier because you start to become more familiar with what that feels like. You're on the high flying disc. Let's see. We are in mid-July, mid-Cancer season. Anybody feeling emotional? I don't feel emotional, but I definitely feel a little exhaustion. I have taken my workout game to the next level and I can feel it. But, you know, I'm really clear that that there's something that's pulling for me. I'm not doing something in a sense that I'm forcing myself to do something. There's this higher frequency that's pulling for me, that keeps showing itself to me. There are things that I have been wanting to manifest in my life that I have thought about. And they keep presenting themselves to me, so I keep sort of realigning myself in the flow of that, because that's what seems to be what wants to be created and manifested in my frequency. So by aligning myself in that, things just naturally start happening. So yeah, it feels really good to just keep taking action towards what seems to be optimizing my frequency. So I hope you all are doing that as well. Frequency optimization. I just took a class on YouTube. That was interesting for all my YouTubers out there. I love YouTube, and I'm actually creating another channel on lifestyle and food and habits and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. I am very excited. I'll share with you all the tips and trades to cooking, foods to cook, recipes to follow, how you can try living a vegan lifestyle or a plant-based diet, how you can create for yourself construction zone. Hey, shush. Buggy, come here. Nobody's here. They're just banging on the... Shh. Come in. Come here. Nobody's here. If you're interested in fasting, if you're interested in plant-based lifestyle, if you're interested in how you create a workout plan for yourself when you've had injuries, anything that requires you to spend some time unfolding related to your physical and mental health that may have been difficult to create the sweet spot for, I'm going to start creating some content around what my journey has been like and see if that can somehow be at all helpful or inspirational for others. So stay tuned. That will be coming down the pipe. All right, let's see. Today, Wednesday, dynamic, journey, flower. All right, you're on the journey to really create something magical. So there's some knowledge, some wisdom that you've intrinsically held within you that is creating this state of wholeness that is allowing you to come into a higher level of understanding of who you are. And from that frequency, you then get really anchored in your own sense of self-worth. That's pretty awesome. Good for you. Just really being in this space of grace and ease and harmony and joy. it's like the up level, the high flying disc. Just keep doing what you're doing, and don't concern yourself with other people's opinions about what you're doing. Don't concern yourself with spending your energy on anything that isn't in an alignment with what you're doing. And I'm being very conscious of that. Like, I'm super conscious to how I'm spending my time, because I have all these ideas and all these projects that I'm in the intention of unfolding. But when I derail my time to do stuff that takes me away from that, I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel, not that I feel bad about myself, I just get, there's a different frequency that I feel that I don't really enjoy my energy being in. So just being really conscious to the frequency that you do enjoy being in, that is of a higher vibration, that is pulling for you. Remember that feeling, and keep vibrating. Keep your intention awake so that you are continuing to vibrate in that frequency, okay? Joe Dispenza always says, remember the feeling. Remember that feeling. You're really learning some new things about patterns around how you've experienced wealth and abundance, and you're really seeing things clearly now. Wow. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, King of Wands. Interesting here. Interessante. 3 aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Something very beautiful and fresh is unfolding in a way that is creating some very entrepreneurial endeavor. So that's awesome. You're really getting clear for yourself about how you have had habits, patterns. Things have unfolded in a particular way, in a particular direction, and now you're getting really clear for yourself. You've gotten really clear about what you've needed, what the learning has been. You're clear on the learning about how the past has gotten you to this very specific point in time. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I'm really clear for myself now. I will not change anything about my life, not one iota, because it has gotten me to this here space and time. And in fact, I am happy and whole and vibrating in a frequency that I continue to be mindful of, because I'm continuing to raise my vibration. I could not have come to this point in time had I not have traveled the path that I did. So I'm very clear now about why. Why, not necessarily of all the whys, but why I need to focus on the lessons. Not necessarily why they happened, but the lessons that were in the actual experiences. Oh, why did that happen? Like, people are like, why did I get into a car accident? The experience that I have, everything that has come from that one particular day, that one particular moment in time, up until this very moment, has created my entire experience of the world. And I would say it's a pretty evolved perspective, considering that I had to look really, really deep into my psyche in an age where I really didn't have the wherewithal to understand that. And now, having had that experience, it has shifted and shaped and created the space for me to see things clearly and from a space of inspiration and love, to continue to unfold and go forward in life in a way that is really exciting. You know, I it's like, can you see the lessons? Can you see the patterns? Can you see how you have gotten to this point in time and why that has been so valuable to you? That is your toolkit of learning, okay? That is everything that you have learned up until this point is so invaluable. So you just can't, there's just no way of, cherry picking, oh, well, that was okay, but this wasn't. It's all a part of the process of evolution, and clarity. So the contrast has given you the clarity. The opportunity has given you the momentum to continue to move further in on your path and in your journey, and continue to work towards creating some really solid foundation for yourself that is rooted in some really entrepreneurial energy. So that is beautiful. And things might be coming to you. You might not necessarily, you might have a little strife right now, but just keep recentering yourself in the here and now and in the moment, and being very conscious to, this new fresh opportunity that is right here, right now, being presented. So you're really creating some balanced emotion, some really clear, balanced, stable love for yourself, real good self-love. That's pivotal. You're seeing the truth about the past and what has kept you small. And by really getting clear about that, you're moving forward into your options to really take your time and move forward in a really, new, fresh, thoughtful, but, moving way. You're not sitting around, you're moving, and you're doing it in a way that has really anchored in some beautiful responsibility. So, you're really taking your knowledge, your wisdom from what you've gained, the learning from the lessons, and using that to move you forward in a way that is creating the space for you to get really balanced with some integrity related to your self-love. Because even though you might say, oh, I gotta love myself, but you're doing things that are sabotaging that is incoherence, and it's not really giving you, you're not gonna get the results that you want. The thoughts and the feelings have to be in alignment. They have to be in balance. They have to have integrity. Otherwise, they don't carry any weight. So by really seeing these lessons and learning these things about yourself, and really being honest and truthful about what has really kept you in a small mindset, in a small space, who and what has potentially interfered in your ability to see your own frequency, because not because you were, just because of your own mindset. So this is about you really evolving into a different mindset so that you really have some power, your own self-worth and empowered perspective to move towards this very grounded, passionate, entrepreneurial place, so that you can really keep creating for yourself. And when I say entrepreneurial, I just mean self-starting, really go-getting, moving and shaking, passion, all of those things. That's how I qualify that. So where are we going here with this? You might have to really make some decisions to be thoughtful about what are the messages that you do need to align yourself with in this unknown territory. So that there's going to be some, over the course of the, next month or so, there's going to be some decisions that have to be made about how you have to really learn some new things about how to align your frequency so that you can keep moving forward in this energy that you've created momentum around. Okay? And that might feel a little uncomfortable, but as long as you're in alignment with a really peaceful state, it will, I think, make the process easier, with more ease and grace. So by dreaming the world into being and seeing the bigger picture, these cards came out in the opposite direction yesterday, Monday, but now they're this is just amazing how the tarot works. So, you guys, it's time to go deep. It's time to really see the bigger picture and really create for yourself the reality that you want to manifest, and just keep moving in that direction. Stay focused and keep doing the work, and don't be, led off track. You gotta stay the course. Stay the course, stay the course. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope this reading resonated. I will see y'all tomorrow.